Hello everyone, it's Maya Joy KahNah. Welcome to my first story time video. When I saw an angel. I have never told this story to anyone because I just never thought that anybody would believe me, or I thought that they would think that I was crazy. But then a couple weeks ago, I told this story to my fiance, Zaire, and he was like, this is a really good story. You should share it with your YouTube audience. So that is what I'm doing as a special treat for Christmas Eve. So the time that I saw an angel, this was about 20 years ago now. I think that I was 7 years old, and it was the year that I sort of started to understand that Santa Claus might not be what I really thought that he was. I had heard someone really close to me say that Santa Claus wasn't real, and I started to just kind of feel like, well, okay, what is Christmas gonna be this year without that magic? And I don't know, it was just kind of a hard moment of growing up, because before that, I had always been so excited at Christmas about Santa Claus and the reindeer, and my parents would even go up on our roof on Christmas Eve and make the sounds of reindeer hooves, and they really made it magical. And that was my favorite part about the season, was just that feeling of magic and that feeling that anything was possible. To understand this story a little bit, it's important to know that I grew up in this really old and really creepy house. Now, sometime soon, I will do a story time video about how creepy the house was. But for now, just know that I had every reason to be afraid of the dark in this house that I grew up in. So I would never ever get up in the middle of the night, no matter what. I would never get up when it was dark, because I was just afraid that I was gonna see a ghost or something like that. So anyway, here we are. I'm about 7 years old. I am in my bed, and it's the really early morning hours of Christmas. I had went to bed on Christmas Eve feeling a little bit weird, wondering if I should pretend to still believe in Santa Claus to appease my parents, or if I should just kind of grow up and be an adult about Christmas. I woke up with this weird feeling. I woke up with this burst of energy in my bed before I even opened my eyes, and I thought, oh my gosh, I feel so well rested. It must be Christmas morning. I was thinking, okay, it's probably about 7:30 or 8 o'clock, and my whole family's probably up, and this is why I feel this like burst of energy to get up and go downstairs and celebrate Christmas morning. My eyes were still closed, and I hadn't opened them yet. So I was like, you know what? It's Christmas morning. This is the one day of the year where I'm not afraid in my house, so I'm gonna open my eyes, and I'm gonna just run down the stairs and see my family. And I was so excited that I just opened my eyes, and as soon as I opened my eyes, I felt this weird feeling. Like, I thought it was just the Christmas morning feeling, because it was just this feeling of just magic and just love, and I was like, oh, it's gonna be okay even if Santa Claus isn't real. Like, because I just feel so good. I felt like something was calling me to my downstairs living room, and I was like, it's probably my mom. You know, a mother's intuition, you can kind of always feel when your mom's calling you, you know, to dinner or something like that. And I just felt called, and before I knew it, I was halfway down this grand staircase, and I look out in my living room because I was looking to see the Christmas tree. I wanted to see, you know, what was there, right? And to see the Christmas stockings. And I look and I see this glowing light. I just thought, at first, I just was overcome. It was like, is it Santa Claus? Like, who is that? Like, because it was right next to our fireplace, and sometimes my parents would put like decorations of snowmen or Santa Claus, like life-size decorations. They were really into Christmas decorations. And I thought, okay, well, my logical mind was like, okay, this is probably some really sophisticated decoration that my parents got. of an angel, and it's just glowing and it's just radiating, and it's just because this is our like surprise for Christmas morning. Then it was right about that time where I was trying to process it to myself, where I kind of heard within my heart and mind, like, no, this is a real angel, like, here for you for Christmas. And it was at that moment that I became completely overcome with this feeling of just protection and safety and love. Like, it was like I was stunned. Like, I was literally stunned by just this feeling. I had the feeling of just being the most special person in the world at that moment, and I just thought this is the most special Christmas that I will ever have. And there was this little part of my logical mind that was like, wait, where's my family? Where's my family? Like, well, they're not even here. That was, my mind started to kick in and was like, oh my gosh, it's not Christmas morning, you know, it's the middle of the night. And I think that it was about 4 o'clock in the morning. It was probably 4:44, but I think that it was about 4 o'clock in the morning, and I just sat there. First I was standing, and then I was like, no, I'm just gonna sit here and just like absorb this energy. And I just sort of, it sounds weird, but I just kind of stared at the angel, and I felt like, oh, maybe I should walk up to this glowy, loving angel. But I was afraid that if I went down the stairs and ran into my living room, that it would disappear. So I just sat there. I was just stunned. I didn't know what else to do. And I just kept saying, like, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. After about 15 minutes, it just slowly started to become dimmer and dimmer until it wasn't there anymore. And that's actually when my mind started to go, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, that was real. Cause it's really, there was still my mind, like, throughout this experience at times that was like, no, you know, this is some sort of really awesome Christmas decoration that can just invoke feeling in me or something like that. When it disappeared, that's when I knew 100% sure that this was a real experience that I had, and that it wasn't a decoration. And I had the sense in my heart that it was probably my angel's way of just showing, caring, and showing that there is a magical energy in Christmas, but it's just not about Santa Claus. It's about something else altogether. I sat there stunned for a moment as I saw my house then go completely dark and return to its sort of normal state. And I slowly walked back up to my bedroom and I went to bed. And then, of course, on Christmas morning, I was the last person up because I needed a little bit more sleep. Oh my gosh, you guys. Just as I was saying that, my camera stopped recording at 11 minutes and 44 seconds. When my life gets hard, you know, every once in a while, and I feel myself sort of doubting if my angels are with me or if my spirit guides are there, I always am reminded of that moment when I had the opportunity to see an angel. And I still to this day feel so lucky. Like, I just feel so lucky to have had that experience. And every time I have a birthday, or every time that somebody asks me to make a wish, ever since that day, I'm always secretly wishing, like, okay, yeah, can I please, please, please see an angel again? Yeah, I just kept it secret all this time. A couple of months ago, I was reading Colette Baron Reid's book, Remembering the Future, and in the first part of the book, she mentions that she also had a similar experience where she saw an angel when she was younger. And when I read that, then I thought, okay, you know, if she can tell people about her experience in a book nonetheless, then I should tell everyone too. On this Christmas, just remember that angels are real and that your guardian angel loves you probably more than you can ever comprehend. I still can't make sense of, not with my logical mind anyway, I still can't make sense of the love that I felt and experienced that day. But now when I'm working with clients and when I'm doing my readings, I always try to get as close as I can to that love, and I try to, and just, if even in a small way, just to share that little piece of that love that I experienced that Christmas morning with my clients. And I just hope that, you know, people can understand that we are never alone, and in those times when our heart is kind of down or disappointed because maybe we're not sure if Santa Claus is real anymore, or maybe we're going through a difficult time in our career or our marriage, that our angels are always there with us, supporting us and offering us healing, even if usually we aren't able to see them. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and Merry Christmas to you if you celebrate Christmas, or Happy Holidays to you, whatever holiday that you're celebrating. Just know that it's an opportunity to come deeper into a state of love and compassion. So may you be deeply blessed, and remember the love of your angels and the magic of the holiday season always. In closing, I want to say a very special thank you to Manifesting Love Balance for sending me this wonderful Reiki charged angelic healing bracelet. So thank you so much. Happy holidays to all of you.